Sunday school.
Happy Father's Day, Daddy, and thank you for all the hard work you do. Happy Father's Day, Daddy. Thank you for providing for us. We love you. Happy Father's Day!
Happy Father's Day!
Happy Father's Day. You're the best daddy in the whole world. I love you.
Happy Father's Day!
1, 2, 3. Happy Father's Day! We love you. We love you. Happy Father's Day!
Hey kids! This week we're gonna play a game I'm gonna call Move That Cup. Alright, let's go check it out. So we've got 2 things we need for this game. 3, we have a table, we have a straw, and we have a cup. A light cup works better, something that will like move easy. A heavy, big glass cup, bad idea, especially if it falls off the table. So a light plastic cup of some kind, a straw, a table, and your mouth. Alright? So we're gonna take the straw, we're gonna try and blow the cup across the table till it goes off the other end. Okay? You can do this by yourself or you can do it as a race with somebody else.
Try it with your dads.
Okay? Woo! I did it! There. So I don't know how long that took me. We'll time it. We'll put a little like clock on the screen maybe. And then we'll see how long it took me to do that. And then you guys send us videos to kids@evangelinapany.com and then we'll compare them and see who's faster. See if you can beat me. Alright? Alright. Alright. That was Give It a Shot with Scott.
thanks for joining us this week at Evangel Temple for Sunday School. I'm Christine, and I'm really happy to be with you today. Last week in Sunday School, Miss Jen talked about, in our series of bravery, a man named Zacchaeus from the New Testament. And Zacchaeus was a wee little man, and he had an experience with Jesus that completely changed his life. Jesus found Zacchaeus in a tree, trying to see Jesus actually, knew his name already, called down to him and said, I know that you've been doing the wrong thing, but I want to come and eat with you. Jesus hung out with him, and Zacchaeus was shown love like he had never felt before. And he knew that he had been doing the wrong thing. So Zacchaeus did a really brave thing. Do you want to know what Zacchaeus did? He apologized. He apologized for taking all of the money and collecting it on behalf of the government, but then stealing some of it and keeping it himself. So he was ending up really rich, and the people around him were not. When he knew that he had done the wrong thing with Jesus, he went and he apologized to all the people that he had taken money from and stolen from. And instead of just apologizing, he even gave them back 4 times the amount of what he had taken them. If you're anything like me, you have done the wrong thing too. Like Zacchaeus. Like maybe we knew that something was wrong and we did it anyways because it felt good, or it felt like we just didn't really care about doing the right thing. Sometimes that happens in life. And when it does, we can look to Zacchaeus for the most brave thing ever, apologizing and making things right with people.
Hey boys, where does Batman go potty?
In the bathroom. The bathroom? Ew.
How come before you go on stage, someone will say, go break a leg? Because every play has a cast.
Hey Leah, what did Wonder Woman say to Spider-Man?
Don't bug me.
What did the peanut butter say to the Bible? Spread the word.
James chapter 5 verse 16 says that we, if we do the wrong thing, should confess our sins to each other and pray for one another. We're not supposed to run and hide. We're not supposed to be shameful. We're not supposed to be indignant or feeling like we were the right ones in this thing and that's why I acted like I did because I was right. That's not how we're supposed to behave. When we do the wrong thing, we are supposed to go to the person, apologize to them, and pray with them. So, this week, the way that we are going to practice being brave is by thinking of all the people that we have done the wrong things to. Your list might be really long or it might be really short, but I can guarantee you that there are going to be people on your list because we're all people. We sin, we make mistakes, we fall short of the glory of God all the time. And all that God asks of us is that we are brave and we apologize and we try to make things right. So, this week, let's follow the advice of James 5:16 that says, when we sin, confess our sins to each other and then pray with each other. Make a list of all the people that you can think of that you've done the wrong thing to. Pick someone on your list this week and make a point of going and apologizing to them and trying to live peaceably with them. Praying with them, talking with them, sorting things out. It is never okay to do the wrong thing to someone, but sometimes it happens. Zacchaeus had done that too. All Jesus asked of him was that he make it better. He do the right thing to apologize for that. What did Zacchaeus do when he apologized? He didn't just say sorry and that was the end of it. He made things better for the person. So he had stolen, let's say in Miss Jen's example, $10 from Miss Tanya. He went back and gave Miss Tanya, instead of just the $10 that he had taken, he gave her back 4 times the amount, so $40. He gave extra out of his heart because Jesus had helped change it. He had helped show Zacchaeus what he was doing wrong and how to fix it. So Zacchaeus was so brave. It's really hard to apologize to people sometimes. It's really hard to admit that we have done the wrong thing. But it's what God asks of us. So it's our job to make sure that we are doing what God says. Pick someone on a list. Make sure that you make a point of apologizing, but also maybe think of a way that you could make things even better for that person. It might be writing a card and telling that person that you did the wrong thing to how much you love them, or for all the reasons that you love them. It might be baking something for someone and giving it to them. It might be cleaning up for someone when they should have been doing it. Pick someone on your list, apologize for what you did that was wrong, and then make a point of doing something for that person so that they will see that your heart has been changed. Jesus can change hearts. He can do hard things. We can do all things through Christ who strengthens us. So we can do the hard thing and the brave thing of apologizing and fixing things just like Zacchaeus did. Thanks for joining us this week at Evangel Temple for Sunday School. See you next week.
Now we're going to be starting a new segment at ET Kids Channel News. Will it sink or will it float? This is going to be exciting, and I need your help at home. Now I'm going to do a little bit. Will it sink? Will it float? And then I want to hear from you. Okay, so I got my clear bin here, and I'm going to pour some water in it. Are you ready? I'm going to get some water. Woo! I got some water. Look at all these. Now, if you want to, you can do things a bit of the old-fashioned way and just go to your tap and get some water. But now we're going to try some things to see if they sink or if they float, okay? Okay, so we're going to try first these goggles. What do you think? Do you think they're going to sink or do you think they're going to float? Tell me. You got to speak louder. I can't hear you through the TV. Make your guess. Sink or float? Okay, let's see. Well, this is cool. The top part is floating, but the strap is sinking. Well, here we go. Okay, we're going to take this out. We're going to try another one. I got this shoe. Look at this. Do you think it's going to sink or do you think it's going to float? Let's see. It's kind of like a boat. I think it's going to float. It's floating! Look at that! Look at that! Okay, let's see. Let's try something else here. Okay, we're going to try this mug. Now, this is going to be interesting. Do you think it's going to sink? Or do you think it's going to float? I think it sunk real good. Look at that, sinking right to the bottom. That's pretty cool.
So now what you gonna do at home there, kids? I need your help. I wanna see stuff around your house. See if they're gonna sink or if they're gonna float. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna get some sort of bin and water, or even put your plug in the sink and fill it up with some water and find some items at home. Now make sure you ask an adult first if you're allowed to put it in water, because I don't think it's a good idea to put like a remote control in the water. They might get a little upset. So you gotta ask first your parent or adult that is there if you can put the item in water, and I want you to take a video of it. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna have a parent or guardian or some adult, maybe an older sibling or a puppy dog, maybe not a puppy dog, but they're going to get their phone or their iPad and videotape. So you ready? So you're not going to have it filmed this way, but you're going to have it like this, landscape. And you're gonna wait a couple seconds. I know you'll get excited and all that stuff and have trouble with patience. I do too, I get that. But you're gonna wait a second. Hit the video. Pause a little bit. And then I want you to show us something at your house to see if it's gonna sink in water or if it's gonna float. Now one more thing, when you get it set up, give us time to guess whether it's gonna sink or when it's gonna float, and then try it out in the water. And then I want your mama or dad or doggy or grandma, grandpa, brother, sister, hippopotamus, I don't know. Or you can do it too. Then I want you to email it to kids@evangelnapanee.com so that Miss Tanya can put it in one of our upcoming ET Kids channel news segments of Will It Sink or Will It Float? I can't wait to see what you're going to do at home. So thanks for joining us on ET Kids channel news with Miss Fix-It, where broken things, they get a fixin'. You'll think. Bye for now.
Welcome! I'm so excited. VBS is coming. We are on the hunt for some treasure. It is a free week of VBS camp offered by Evangel Temple in Napanee. There are videos released every day that you can watch and some opportunities for us to get together in person. So look us up on Facebook and YouTube. And you can come to our website, evangelnapanee.com, to find out more information. I hope to see you there.
So we're going to do a segment on will it sink, blue, or will it float? Why do I keep changing accents for float? Why is it so funny? I'm laughing so hard at it by myself. So we're going to be starting. I just can't. Oh my goodness. Oh my word.